There are 3 huge mistakes that limit 90% of FIFA players from improving their game. Can you guess what they are? These mistakes have nothing to do with the buttons you press or the players you necessarily select. It's about how you use the most powerful tool that everyone has, your mind. It's time to become part of that 10% who push past these mistakes and continually improve. To understand mistake number 1, we need to talk about this man right over here on your screen. In 2016, Pep Guardiola had a vision to turn Manchester City into the monsters they are today, which turned this team into this team, which have won 10 trophies in 6 seasons. But what is one of the key differences between both of these squads? The difference between the 2016 squad and the 2022 squad is that the current crop of players at Manchester City fit Pep's tiki-taka style of play almost perfectly, which is why they are so efficient when they play. They rarely lose the ball. And this leads us to mistake number 1. Using a tactic or system that doesn't suit the players you have. It is so important that you plan before you play. Take a look at your squad right now and see where the strengths and weaknesses are and begin to build your system from there. You may want to be direct if you have a physical and pacey team, or you may want to keep the ball if your players offer technical composure. Find your team's strengths and build from there. Now, I've got a question for you. How many times have you done this before? Oh my goodness. That's the 5th loss in a row, man. I can't be bothered with this. I ain't playing with it. Actually, where's my notebook? What went well? Well, my striker did pretty good to score a few goals, and my attacking midfielder, I guess, was okay. It wasn't good enough, he was okay. What needs to be improved? You see, the thing is, my attack was good, but my defense was horrible. Especially my right centre back, man. Like, he just isn't mobile enough, and he was getting skinned all day. Plus, my defensive midfielders couldn't hold down the middle of the pitch, and we were just getting run through every single time. What realistic changes can you make? I'm happy with my defense, so what I will do is I'm going to sell my 2 centre-backs and I'm going to sell my DM, and I'm going to look on the transfer market for some better options. I'm also going to ask my mate to see if he has any tips or tricks on how to get better at defending. What you just witnessed was something called reflection, where you sit back and analyze the positives and areas of improvement of your gameplay. You should practice asking yourself those same 3 questions after every few games so you can avoid consecutive losses and you can stop getting lazy with winning too. Now, for every single player who can eradicate this last mistake will honestly have the best gaming experiences forever. I'm not even joking. And it all starts with this photo here, which you've probably seen before. What's the main issue with the guy at the bottom? He got tired of putting in the necessary work to achieve his goal, and eventually he gave up. And I'll be honest, a lot of us FIFA players are like the guy who gave up, especially after moments that anger us. We just rage quit. The time, the money, the effort that we put into this game all of a sudden just goes out the window, and it needs to stop immediately. Did you know that the most profound learning points can come from the toughest losses? We find it a lot harder to learn from winning situations than we do when we lose. And don't get me wrong, no one is perfect, including myself. There will be tons more moments where this game will continue to make us angry and even want us to make us feel like we want to rage quit too. But there is still a chance for us to react differently after that initial feeling of anger. Just try it. And if you can minimize these 3 mistakes in your game, I guarantee that you'll improve and you'll win so much more games.